the risk here, the risk of failure, is that what the Board of Peace can do at that level is it can knock heads together at the lower level. It can actually say these things must happen. And I see the real pressure that needs to be applied right now is on Hamas, which has clearly rejected most of the terms of the second phase of the peace plan. And that means pressure on Egypt, pressure on Turkey, and pressure on Qatar. Now, if the Board of Peace does that job and gets those countries to bring Hamas on board, and we then have a meaningful peace process, then nobody's going to care about the constitutionality of the Board of Peace.
Mr. Curzon, your final thoughts?
No, I think it's very aptly put, and it's been a pleasure having our back and forth as we did on this debate, because it's very challenging. But I would say that there is an extent of truth to that, and it makes me think of the expression, better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission, in the sense of maybe it is that Trump takes the initiative. They do what is necessary to stabilize Gaza, because the UN has for too long been unable to operate, again, for different reasons. And very much I believe in what the UN represents, but I'm obviously very critical of its format. And ultimately, if the Board of Peace is able to achieve something and we see shifts occurring, then that is ultimately what you need to see occurring in international relations and geopolitics, especially in the Middle East.
Well, you always heard the ones you love, right? Dr. Mandel, maybe bring it back home. Final sentence, briefly, if you may.
Hope for the best, expect for the worst in the Middle East. And I think that is how everybody
You want to get out, but it pulls you back in. This is the American romance with the Middle East.